When I was a little girl, my parents and I used to go to Las Vegas to see our relatives, and I would read the billboards on the way in, and I'd see names like Frank Sinatra, the Mills Brothers, and Joey Bishop, Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, the Mills Brothers, and the Treniers. I didn't know that later on, when I was at this club called Sophisticated Ladies, that the youngest brother, Milt Trenier, who set out on his own, was going to ask me if I would be interested in joining him in his performances across the country. And I introduced myself. I said, "Good evening, I'm Bobbi Wilsyn," and I guess I can say the rest is history. We performed in show lounges, cabarets, from Las Vegas to Atlantic City, and every place in between. I had the opportunity to meet some of those people that I named simply because the Treniers knew who they were. They didn't only sing songs, they danced. There was comedy, there was interaction with the audience and interaction with each other. So not only did I get a chance to see them in action, actually work with them on stage, but I had an apprenticeship with Milt Trenier for over 5 years before coming here to Chicago. He ended up opening a club himself right here in Chicago, Milt Trenier Show Lounge. And it was packed every night for people who knew the Treniers from when they worked at clubs here in Chicago, like the Club Delise and the Cousins Club. I never got a chance to do it, but I heard about it. Along with every showbiz tip that Milt could pass on, that engagement with the audience, telling the story behind the song, and even the chance when we had our duets together where we actually did little vignettes or put on little inside intimate scenarios for songs like Me and Mrs. Jones. We often had the famous people who came into the club or came into the lounge where we were playing, who would join on stage, and it was just a privilege to be a part of that. Learning all that information, I also ended up teaching that in my courses at Columbia College, not to only sing a song, but to tell a story and engage an audience. I'm very thankful to the Treniers, and specifically Milt Trenier. You should Google him.